What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to show you how to refill those 1 pound bottles of propane that you have and not have to throw them away and buy new ones every single time you want to use them for camping or something. It's a real simple process. It doesn't take a lot. You get the little brass nozzle that you can buy from Amazon. You get it in a 2-piece kit for about $9.67. I'll drop the link down below, so check that out. But it's a great way to save some money, and you can just hook that right onto your big 5-gallon or bigger propane tanks, and then you can fill up your 1 pound camping propane bottles and save yourself quite a bit of money. And those bottles, I think right now, are going for about $10 a piece in some places. Why bother? Just save the bottles and just keep refilling them off of your bigger bottles, and then you can save yourself some money. Real quick, easy process. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Let's get started. Alright guys, so what you're going to need is a curved pair of forceps. You don't have to have the curved ones, but they work better for this. A good pointy pair of needle nose pliers or one of those curved pair of needle nose pliers will work. But these work best. A pair of gloves to protect your hands, because when you're doing this, these bottles get extremely cold, and the gas, when you're flipping it and you're doing the check valve to make sure you top them off, it shoots out a little bit of that gas, and that can get really cold too. So a good pair of gloves to just protect your hands is always a good idea. These are the 2 valves that come in the mail that you get from Amazon. Again, I'll put the link down below. You get this big guy for bigger tanks, and then you get this one. This is the one that we're going to be using today. It connects onto this little 5-gallon tank right here, and then we connect our bottle to it. I'll show you guys how to do that. Remember, these are reverse threaded when you put them on. Make sure everything's all clean. Screw it on there, nice and tight. Again, it's reverse threaded. You may want to use a pair of pliers for this, just to get it on there nice and snug. Make sure there's no open flame or sparks or anything that can ignite this propane, alright guys, while you're doing this. Actually, you're going to take the bottle, flip it upside down, set it up how you need to, but that'll get the gas down at the bottom. You want to make sure that this little check valve is in a spot where you can reach it. We're going to do this, and we're going to thread our bottle on here. This is just hand snug. Again, make sure your check valve is near the top somewhere so that you can reach it. Put on my gloves, and then all you gotta do is open up the other one, and you'll hear the gas start to flow. So we got our little check valve nice and high now. These are little forceps. Each time I do that, I can hear it flowing some of the fuel gas into this bottle. And I'm going to keep doing that until I start getting the white gas out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the fuel from this one's going into this one. I can hear it transferring the pressure over. Once the pressures are equalized, it stops. I just hit my little check valve again. You just do this a little at a time. And right there, I just had some of that white gas come out. Squirt just a hair, tilt it just a little more. Okay, I'm still getting that white gas. This bottle's full. Just unscrew it. Make sure we turn this off, so we don't want to be blasting any gas out at us. It's gonna probably burp just a little bit of gas, but that's all right. That's why we have our gloves on. Now I got this bottle nice and full. I can feel the weight. It's a nice full bottle, ready to go. All right, guys, so there you go. Real simple way to do that. Like I said, you get these two different nozzles. It's $9.67 on Amazon is what I picked them up for. I dropped the link down below. This one's for the kind that don't have the threading on the inside. And they'll work really well. Or if you have the threading on the inside of your propane bottles, then you use this valve right here to refill your bottles. One quick safety tip with these guys: before you do any of this, check your valves. The little relief valve here. I had one bottle that I was gonna refill, and this valve was just too far gone. And when I just did the check valve stuff on it and just hit it, it was all wore out and just continued to leak and would not stop leaking. So if you have a bottle like that, do not refill it. It will cause issues. So if the bottle's wore out, obviously get rid of it. But as long as your valves are good, you should be perfectly fine. Another thing is that it's got the same kind of check valve on the inside of the bottle right there. Just double check it. Most of the time they'll be perfectly fine. Like I said, you want that check valve to the top. And that'll allow your bottle to fill up the most, and you'll get the best fill possible. And you just keep doing little taps. Don't try and do any, don't just try and sit there and let it run until it goes, because it'll end up freezing everything up because it just gets too cold. Just do small little taps at a time until you start getting that white gas. Once the white gas starts coming out, stop, you're done, that bottle's full. Hopefully this will help you guys out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure you guys have hit the subscribe button so that you'll catch all my other videos, and hit that bell notification, guys. That way you'll get notified next time I post another video. Until next time, we'll catch you down the line.